From the moment Amara was old enough to stretch her fingers, a phone became her whole world. Growing up in a small Nigerian town, while other children ran barefoot across the dusty streets, chasing tires and flying kites, Amara would be seated quietly in a corner, clutching her father's old Nokia phone. She didn't need toys like other children's, and she didn't need friends either. All she wanted was a screen and buttons to press. It became worse when visitors came around. If her aunties or uncles were operating their phones, Amara would quietly tiptoe behind them, standing for hours, just watching how their fingers danced across the screens. She wouldn't blink. She wouldn't move. She would stay there until her legs hurt, all because she couldn't take her eyes off the magic of a phone. By the time she got her own small smartphone at 13 years, everything changed completely. Her mother, Mama Ngozi, warned her many times. "Amara, you better be careful. This your phone love will bring you shame one day." But Amara never listened. Her ears were for music videos, not for motherly advice. In school, her academics started to suffer badly. While others are discussing mathematics homework, Amara was busy typing charts under the desks. While others revised for exams, she was scrolling TikTok endlessly and laughing. She failed simple class tests she should have passed with her eyes closed. She even submitted a blank answer sheet because she was so busy replying WhatsApp messages before entering the exam hall that she forgot to bring her pen. Her teachers were frustrated. Her mother was heartbroken. Her friends eventually stopped calling her out to play because Amara would always sit under a tree, laughing alone at videos on her screen while others were playing. She became a stranger in her own childhood. At home, she burnt pot after pot of food because she would leave food on the fire and forgot it. Too busy updating her Instagram stories. One day, she ironed her school uniform while FaceTiming a friend and burnt a giant hole straight through the center of her uniform. Her father once said jokingly, shaking his head, "One day, Amara will even forget her own head because of her phone." Everyone laughed, but life was already preparing a bigger joke. When Amara grew older, she met John, a kind young man from the neighboring village. They fell in love and got married in a beautiful traditional wedding. Amara, dressed in gorgeous lace, with a braided hair and a dazzling gilly. Even on her wedding day, Amara was busy with her phone, typing and smiling. Even pregnancy didn't change her. While other women attended antenatal classes taking notes, Amara was busy filming baby bumps for her TikTok fans. Then, baby Sonto arrived. A beautiful boy with a thick curly hair and tiny arms. One would think motherhood would change Amara, or it might slow her down. For it didn't. Instead, Amara turned Somto into a little celebrity. Every feeding, every smile, change of diaper, his first step, everything, she filmed and posted it online. Her phone never left her right hand, and her baby never left her back. Until one day after day, Amara lived in two worlds. One hand feeding her online followers, and the other hand carrying her flesh and blood. Her friends laughed at how skilled she had become, typing full caption with one hand and bouncing little baby Sonto with the other. But it was only a matter of time before both worlds collided. One scorching Sunday afternoon, Lagos sun was burning like fire. Amara decided to visit her elder sister Nina, who lived in Surulere. She strapped baby Sonto into her back tightly with a colorful wrapper, slid her earphones into her ears, balanced her smartphone carefully in one hand, and stopped a yellow Danfo bus. The bus was hot and noisy. People were sweating, babies were crying, and sellers were shouting by the windows. But Amara didn't hear any of it. She was busy with her phone. She liked pictures, replied to messages, and laughed at funny videos. Then she started making a new TikTok video of her sweaty face. She called it Hot Lagos Wahala. The bus shook and moved through many potholes. But Amara didn't look up from her phone. The bus conductor shouted, "Last bus stop, Surulere." Amara quickly paid, picked up her bag, and got down from the bus, still laughing at a comment on her video. She walked to her sister's house and waved at the puff-puff seller at the corner. When she reached the door, the sister opened her arms to welcome her. "Where is Somto?" her sister asked, looking behind her. Amara froze. Her heart started beating fast. She touched her back. Nothing. No baby. Sonto was gone. She turned around in circle, eyes wide, heart pounding. "My baby!" she screamed. Her phone fell to the ground. Neighbors came running. People started filming her. Someone shouted, "She forgot her baby inside the bus." Amara didn't care. She took off her slippers and ran back to the road, crying and calling Somto's name. A corn seller pointed and said, "Auntie, I saw the bus. They are going to Sele." Amara jumped on a Okada. "Follow Sele fast," she cried. The bike man rode very fast between cars and buses. Amara held tight, praying, "God, please help me find my baby." At Sele, they found the yellow bus parked under a tree. The conductor came down with a baby wrapped in clothes. Amara ran and took the baby. She cried and kissed the baby's forehead, but something felt wrong. The baby was too heavy. The hair was not the same. The clothes was different. She opened the clothes. It wasn't Sonto. "This is not my baby," she shouted. The conductor looked confused. "Madam, this is the only baby in this bus, I swear." People started whispering, "They have stolen the baby." Amara felt like she couldn't breathe. Her legs felt weak. Then a young bike man rode into the crowd and shouted, "Madam, I saw one woman with a baby at the junction. She said it's not her own." Amara jumped on another bike and rode fast to a police checkpoint. There, an old woman was holding a crying baby. She was telling the police officer that she was trying to help find the mother. Amara ran to her baby and hugged him tightly. Somto held her and cried into her chest. Right there on the busy streets, Amara made her promise. Right there on the busy streets, Amara made a promise. Never again would she choose her phone over her son. From that day, she changed. She put her phone deep in her bag. Her eyes stayed on Somto. Even when her phone buzzed, she didn't touch it. She just looked at Somto's little hands and remembered that scary day. When they sat outside on the mango tree, Amara didn't scroll on her phone. She played with Somto and laughed. When she walked through the noisy streets, she held his hand and showed him the fruit seller, the keke napep, and the kids playing. Neighbors noticed. "Amara, you have changed though," said Mama Ijeoma from her shop. "We don't see your phone in your hand again." Amara smiled. It's good to watch where we are going, she said, holding Somto's hand. At home, she made a new rule. No phones during meals, no phones when talking, only love, smile, and time with her son. Thanks for watching this story till the end. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next story. Bye-bye.